Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. Today we will study about atomic structure. All matter is made up of atoms. Atoms are so tiny that a microscope is used to see them. Atoms are also made up of smaller particles. Inside atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons. We call these smaller particles subatomic particles. The protons and neutrons are tightly packed together in the center of an atom and they form the nucleus of an atom. The electrons move rapidly around the nucleus. Remember, the protons are positively charged, the electrons are negatively charged and neutrons have no charge. An atom and its subatomic particles. A proton has a relative charge of +1, it has a relative mass of 1 and it is represented by the symbol, P. A neutron has a relative charge of 0, it has a relative mass of 1 and it is represented by the symbol, N. An electron has a relative charge of -1, it has a relative mass of 1 upon 1840 and it is represented by the symbol, E. Helium. Helium contains 2 protons, 2 electrons, and 2 neutrons. Lithium. Lithium contains 3 protons, 3 electrons, and 4 neutrons. Beryllium. Beryllium contains 4 protons, 4 electrons and 5 neutrons. Atoms of different elements have different number of protons. As shown in the diagrams on the previous page, the number of electrons in an atom is the same as the number of protons, therefore, the negative charges cancel out the positive charge so the atom becomes electrically neutral. Proton number. A proton number of an atom refers to the number of protons in the atom. The proton number is also called the atomic number. It is represented by the symbol, Z. Since the number of protons and electrons are the same in an atom, the proton number can also tell us the number of electrons in the atom. For example, the proton number of nitrogen is 7, this tells us that nitrogen atom has 7 protons and 7 electrons. Nucleon number. The nucleon number of an atom is the total number of protons and neutrons in an atom. The nucleon number is represented by the symbol, A. It is also known as the mass number. Formula to calculate nucleon number. Nucleon number is equal to the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. Representing the proton and nucleon number. Nucleon number or mass number, symbol, A. Proton number or atomic number, symbol, Z. Chemical symbol of the element. For example, a sodium atom has 12 neutrons and 11 protons, so sodium can be represented by Na, with a nucleon number of 23 and a proton number of 11. Isotopes. Isotopes are atoms of the same element with the same number of protons and electrons but different number of neutrons. Isotopes of hydrogen, hydrogen 1. Hydrogen 2. Hydrogen 3. All hydrogen isotopes have the same number of protons and electrons, but different number of neutrons. Key. The green ones are neutrons and the purple ones are protons. Isotopes of chlorine. 17 protons, 18 neutrons, 17 electrons, chlorine 35. 17 protons, 20 neutrons, 17 electrons, chlorine 37, The isotope chlorine-35 has 18 neutrons and the isotope chlorine-37 has 20 neutrons. Arrangement of electrons in an atom. The electrons in an atom move around the nucleus in regions known as electron shells. Three electron shells. The first shell is the closest to the nucleus, is always filled first, has the lowest energy level and can hold a maximum of 2 electrons. The second and third shells hold up to 8 electrons each, they have high energy levels, the third shell has higher energy than the second shell, and they are filled in order, the second shell is fully filled before the third shell. The arrangement of electrons in an atom can be represented using electronic structure or electronic configuration. Electronic configuration of a magnesium atom. Electron. Nucleus, 12 protons plus 12 neutrons. A magnesium atom with a proton number of 12, has 2 electrons in the first shell, 8 electrons in the second shell, 2 electrons in the third shell, so its electronic configuration is 2, 8, 2. Valence electrons. The valence shell or outer shell of an atom is the shell that is furthest away from the nucleus of the atom. The electrons in the outer shell of an atom are known as valence electrons. Nucleus. Valence shell. Valence electrons. That's all for now. Like, subscribe and press the bell icon to get the latest information about our videos.